and welcome to episode 19 of Minecraft Windows 10 Edition, How to Survive and Thrive. Can you hear that sound? That's the sound of a successful string farm. So let's take a quick look in here. Okay, this hasn't been running that long, and we're up to almost 3 full stacks of string. Now, there's one thing I need to tell you about these spawners, is that they will only activate if there's a player within 16 blocks of that spawner. So if we move away from this, the spiders will stop spawning. Oh, I hear a skeleton in there as well. Hang on a second. Let's take a look. Yep, we got some bones too. That will happen on occasion due to the fact that a spider spawner will also spawn spider jockeys. Now, those aren't something that we've seen yet, but what it is it's a spider with a skeleton riding on its back. They're kind of rare, but they do occur, and they're pretty nasty to mess with because the spiders move pretty quickly, and of course you got this skeleton riding on top of him too. Okay, it is getting to be nighttime, so let's run up to the house real quick, sleep through the night, and then we're going to head down to our skeleton spawner and do some work there. So let me head in here. And let's sleep. Okay. Now, as always, I've done a little bit of work beforehand. And, oh, got a zombie, couple of zombies here. The zombie villager. Okay. So. And I also found that big tunnel actually comes all the way through here to our area where we're working at. So we're probably going to do something a little bit more with it. Where am I at? Oh, I'm confused. Is our tunnel. I think it's up here. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So I got a chest with some stuff in there. We got quite a bit of water. I've got some signs, which I will show you how to make here in just a moment. We've got just some building blocks. I've got a sticky piston. I've got some hoppers and some stone slabs, and I've got some slime balls. So first thing I want to do, we do need a bunch of signs, and you'll see what they're used for. They're essentially, it's just for blocking the water. We need probably about 12, 14 signs, something like that. I've got 15. I'm going to show you how to make some more. So it's done in a pattern like this. We got 6 planks plus 1 stick will make a sign. So let me go ahead and grab that real quick. And I'm also going to grab these slime balls too. Just come over here, and we're going to lay out our signs like this, and then if you do just those, you get trapdoors. But we don't need trapdoors, at least not yet. And there we go. Now we've got some signs. And then the slime balls, I want to take 9 slime balls and just arrange them like this, and it's going to create a slime block. And I'm going to use that in the build. It's just going to be a temporary thing to kind of protect us in case we fall. But beforehand, I kind of set up the room already. The dimensions are exactly the same. We got 9 by 9 room. I have 2 above the spawner. I did 4 below it instead of 3 like we did with the spider. It doesn't really matter. I've got our trough of water here. I've got this here because I thought what I'd do is go around the backside and knock this out from out there instead of being in here with the skeletons while I'm trying to take that out. And then also these granite blocks here have torches on them, so it helps light up the top area. And also these center ones, I can pop that out and I can actually reach through and knock out the torch on that. So last thing we want is to be in here with a bunch of skeletons spawning and them shooting at us. So also down at this end here, we've got another trough. So the water is going to come down like it does with our spider spawner down to here, and it's going to push down into this trough. And there's going to be a stream of water that comes this way and one that comes this way, and they meet up in the middle here. And they're going to push the skeletons down this tunnel here. And then they're going to go up a water elevator up a height about 24 blocks. And then they're going to go across a couple of blocks, and then they're going to drop straight down. And it's going to knock down their health really bad. And then we can just pick them off. So, I've built the room. I've got a chamber over here for us to come in. So the skeletons are going to drop down here, and we're going to have something here so that we can catch them when they come down, and we can just hit them, because it should only take like one hit to kill them. They're going to drop their experience, and they're going to drop their bones and arrows and possibly even armor if they're wearing any. So what I want to do is we need to build the tube that goes up. But let's start first with some of the signs. I mean, do I have them on me? I have 3 of them. Let me go ahead and grab all of those. And I'm going to grab this water too. Okay, and my signs. Okay. So let's come back in here. So the zombies or skeletons are going to come in this way. And I need to put a sign here and one here. So let me grab my signs. Grab these 2, which is fine. We're going to put one up here, and I'm just going to hit escape. We're not going to write anything on the sign. Put one down here, and do the same thing. And what's going to happen now is I can take and pour a bucket of water in here, and that water will stay. It's not going to run out here or anything like this. The edge of the sign actually blocks that off. And then I'm going to also come up here. Let me get some more signs. I need 12 of them. Okay, and we're going to put one here. Alright, so now if I come out here, I can put a bucket of water in there, and you see the water doesn't spill out. And what happens is when your zombies or skeletons get pushed into this, they kind of travel up and they swim up the water like that. And they will continue to swim up. Alright. So that's the first, and then, so we got a sign there that blocks that one, and then you would put in another bucket of water here. Then there'd be another wall that goes around this, and a sign there, and then so on and so forth. So every other block is a sign. So let me get some stone here. My arrows aside. Oh, and let me go ahead and do this as well. I'm going to take my slime block and I'm going to put it down here where our drop off is going to be. and see what happens with slime blocks. You can kind of bounce on them like that, and they will protect you if you fall onto them. They'll bounce you right back up and kind of protect you. So we're going to go up, across, and then they're going to drop straight down this hole here, and then they're going to fall a distance of about 23 blocks, which should leave them at a half a heart of damage, and that way we can pick them off the rest of the way. So what we want to do here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start putting the blocks around this. So I can get up here, put down a sign, and then put up, and then we got to start digging above us. Now that's the kind of, if you remember the golden rule, never dig directly above you, never dig beneath you. We kind of have to break that rule in some respect. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to kind of stand here in the middle and then move back and forth and dig this out like this. Maybe we can walk forward a little bit, stand on the crouch, move forward and kind of dig up as far as we can to stay out of the way. And then we'll have to do the same thing here. And then we're going to have to get the ones that are above us so that we can work our way up. Now, unfortunately, we are kind of close to the surface, so we are going to be popping out of the ground above us as well. So, hopefully that won't be any problems. My biggest fear is with the amount of gravel that just seems to be in this game anymore, that we're going to wind up getting ourselves crushed in gravel. Okay, so we can take and put it on another bucket of water. Let's go ahead and put a torch up here somewhere. We'll work our way up, and then we're just going to keep doing this for a little bit. Jump, place, place, jump, place, place, as far as I can go up. Actually, let me come back down a little bit because I need to be able to put my signs up. Like that. Hit escape. Jump in place. Bucket of water. Put down another sign. Another bucket of water, and so on and so forth. And when I get done with all 12 of those signs, we should be at the top where we need to be at. So let me do this, and I will get back to you when I am at a point to show you something new. Okay, I've used up the last of my signs that I had in that stack of 12 to get up here. I've got one more layer here, and I'm going to put a double layer of stone going around like this. Let me leave myself a small area over here. And of course, I had to come up in all these trees. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to put a bucket of water here that's going to come across and flow this way, and I want to stop it here. So I don't want it to go down the hole. So I'm going to get another sign, and I'm going to put it here on the end. Let me leave these skeletons a message. May as well be polite. We are taking their stuff, and there we go. So let me jump up here. All right, and yeah, we came quite a bit above the ground, as you can see. And then let's get another bucket of water. We're going to put it in here. Now you can see it's going to flow this way. So the skeletons are going to come up. They're going to bob in here, they're going to move this way, and then they're going to eventually fall straight down that hole. And then I want to close the top off here. Like this. And then figure out a way to get safely down from here. Yeah, we've got this nice big tall pillar here, unfortunately. So I decided to make that at least out of stone bricks, so that we kind of blend in with everything else that's out here with our house, with this. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick since the sun is going down. And we are almost ready to get our trap going. All right. So let's head over this way. We'll have to figure out something to kind of cover that up. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not the prettiest sight either. I could have done it another way, just not drop them down as far, or drop them down further underground, but that might have moved them too far away from the spawner to make it really work efficiently. All right, so I have 3 buckets of water left, which is good. I really only need 2 for what we're going to do here. So let me go ahead and get this stuff out of the way. All right. Now, I want to do something over here real quick too. So we didn't need our slime block protection device here. I'm just going to go ahead and pop that out. And then I'm going to put a block here, and I should have grabbed a half slab. Let me go grab that real quick. Those. And I'm going to put that here. And that way, when skeletons come down, they're going to hit this, and really all you got to do is kind of come up here and just kind of smack them a little bit. I put the half slab there just so you can kind of get to them from the side like this, and they can't see you. If I lift that a full block, if you get close enough, if they see you, they can still shoot you. I'm going to do some other things, but not in this episode, where I'm actually going to have a piston that's going to come out push a block in that's going to give us two different modes. We're going to either be in experience mode or kill mode, so that, you know, if there's skeletons spawning and we're not near it, it's just going to kill them off and pick up their drops. All right, let's come in here, and we're going to put in a bucket of water here and a bucket of water here. Now you see the water flows in this direction, and it merges in the middle, and it's going to push in that way. Fantastic, that's what we want. Next thing, let's I'm going to get, I've got smooth stone now. I'd rather do cobblestone. Just everything else is cobblestone. Let me go ahead and grab some cobblestone here. I'm going to grab more than that because I'm going to need it to plug that end hole up. And I'm probably still going to get shot when I do that, but hopefully it's not going to be so bad. So we're going to close off our end here. Let's walk that on. Walk around this way. And we want... Now let's take out the bottom first. And this will knock out all those torches down there. Then we'll come up to the top and okay, so oops. Okay, I put that down. Do I have another bucket of water? I do. I need to go there. All right, let me fix that water stream real quick. When I put that block down, it kind of messed up my water stream a little bit here. There, I want it to flow all down in that direction. I might just step down here just so we don't have anything spawning here. Alright, now it's time to start taking out this stuff. I'm going to pop this out here. Now I've got to be careful that I don't break the spawner. Alright, so there's that. Let me go ahead and let's try the middle one. Let me get these middle, the ones that are on the spawner out first, and I'll knock out the other pieces. There we go. See, the skeleton's already fallen out. It's going to pick up even more once we're done here. So all I got to do is knock these out and then replace them real quick. All right. I can hear skeletons. And it looks like they might be falling too far. We'll see. We can always raise this up if we need to. Yeah. I think they are falling too far. Even there, they might be falling too far. Yeah, you see they're just falling to their death. We're never going to get any experience out of them that way. Alright, so now if we see, did that one work? There we go. Here we go. So all you gotta do is sit here and kind of whack them, and you're collecting their goodies and their experience. You go ahead and put that half slab back in. See, we got some in armor here. All right, well, that's about it for this episode. What I am going to do is I am going to put like a hopper down here that they're going to probably in here. So when they fall down, it'll collect their stuff. The piston will come across here, push a block in place here so that we can actually save them as well and get experience from it. But as you can see, we've already gotten, quite a few arrows from them and 20 bones already. And if you leave this long enough, you're just going to have tons and tons of skeletons spawning, and it's going to be a good thing for us. So, until next time, this is Desert Rat. Have a good one. Goodbye.